one I'm intrigued by. I always love your breakdowns. Also, if people are yearning for some more boxing breakdowns, we have something coming your way here with Wager Talk. Kevin going to be doing some breakdowns of some undercards and whatnot. Make sure you follow him at the Sports Wolf 83 on Twitter to see all of that information there. But let's start and break down this Haney and Lomachenko fight. Before you give us where we're going to be betting in this one, maybe just set it up. Any history between these two that anyone should know about, or just what you're kind of eyeing heading into this weekend's fight that goes on Saturday?
Yeah, there's been a lot of kind of, I mean, look, you're going to say this for every kind of boxing fight, bad blood. But this fight has been brewing for the last 4 years. Haney's been calling him out. And there's other kind of things where Lomachenko got the chance to fight for Haney's belts. But then the war happened, so Haney took the chance instead of him. So there's got all this kind of narrative structure here, which makes it such an entertaining fight. Obviously, we had the spectacle of Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia a couple of weeks ago, but this is big boy business in this one. This is a legacy-defining fight. Haney's the undisputed champ at lightweight. Such an historic division as well. He holds all the marbles. And obviously, we all know about Lomachenko. He's the old master. So, fascinating fight, as you said, kind of youth versus experience as well. Will Haney send the former 3-division world champ into retirement? Or 35 years old, that's old for, this kind of weight class. Does the old master, kind of still have one great performance left in him? So, really looking forward to this fight on Saturday.
Well, Kevin, judging by your Hasselhoff reference earlier, I know that you have some respect for your elders. So how do you see this one shaking out? Will it be the young blood that's taking it down, or does the old wily vet get one more home at potentially a dog price? What do you think?
To be honest with you, I don't remember what David Hasselhoff looks like. It was all Pamela Anderson. That's the only thing that sticks out in my mind. But I got to go with the old master in this. So I've got to go with Lomachenko with these kind of odds on Saturday. Dan, I obviously get why Haney's favoured in this one. He's younger, he's fresher, he's by far the bigger of the two as well. And a lot of people are suggesting, Lomachenko might not be the fighter he once was either. Didn't look as usual, kind of impervious self against Jermaine Ortiz last time out. But I do think we need to pump the brakes a little on Loma's potential, demise ahead of this one. He came back after that loss to Teofimo Lopez. He looked absolutely sensational, destroying, an extremely tough Masayoshi Nakatani inside of 9 rounds. He then handily took care of Richard Comey in the fight immediately after that. Not sure how that went 12 rounds because Comey was all over the place in that one. And then ran into Ortiz, who was a fighter, Lomachenko had faced across dozens of rounds of sparring previously. And frankly, in my mind, is a lot better than advertised as well. So, while I do get the odds here, like I said, Haney's a tremendous outside fighter, potentially one of the best in the sport at range. He's got that pinpoint jab as well, the overhand right. And he barely had to get outside of second gear in either of those fights against George Kambosos as well. But this isn't George Kambosos he's facing on Saturday night. This is probably one of the most gifted fighters of the generation in Vasiliy Lomachenko. And if Haney can't manage to keep him on the outside over the course of this fight with that jab, he is going to be in serious trouble here, because if this fight gets, if this fight goes on the inside, if it gets fought in the pocket, it is a mismatch in my eyes. Lomachenko is the far superior inside fighter of the two. So, that's basically what this fight boils down to on Saturday night. Can Lomachenko get past Haney's jab? Easier said than done, obviously. And at 35 years of age, does he still have enough in the gas tank to close that range on a much bigger opponent, with one of the best jabs in boxing as well? But at plus 222 at Caesars, I believe, that looks like a phenomenal price for the upset this weekend. So, yeah, I'm quite happy to come in and take a piece of Lomachenko in this one.